Hey people, Pokepepz back with a deck profile this time. Yeah, I know, it's pretty weird. We're back with the deck profile. This is my Espeon beatdown deck, and I'm about to show you this. It's my first time going into competitive play in Pokemon. I played it for fun, and it's awesome. So I'm about to show you my first draft of an Espeon deck. I've read the rules over and over, and I've tried, and if I've done something wrong, don't hesitate to correct me, but just don't be so mean about it. So yeah, this is the Espeon deck. And I know what you're thinking, that's a dark. Duh. The reason why I've gone for Zoa is because it takes two colorless to make it. And it's a wee 30 attack, so I got Zoa for 2. And then Zoroark, the black and white version. The first ever black and white version, just because it's got foul play. Now this, when I played for fun against my friend, I had Arceus that could do Sky Spear for 80. This allows me to pick an attack and just nuke my opponent with it. So if you're running an Arcanine, I've just leveled up my Zoroark, and you're still trying to beef up your Arcanine attack, all I need to do is equip an energy, and you'll see how easy it is for me later. And I just go bomb your Arcanine to death. So that's a pretty cool card. But as you'll tell, these are supporting cards I need. Ooh, I have a text. Not gonna answer it. Requires a C. I just like this card. If you've seen me pull it in one of my previous videos, you'll see that I'm chuffed to bits I've got this one, because I absolutely love the art. It's just mainly because Twister's a great move, and so is Thrash Burst, and it's a lovely card with 100 HP. It's no Whale Lord, but it's still good. And we finally hit the psychic part of the deck. Now I use this Gothita because, well, it puts my opponent to sleep and it just does double slap. It's not the one I like. However, oh wait, I think, yeah, this is the one I have to use, because the other one I don't like. So I take her in for 3. 4, because I don't have a 4th one of that. Shows you how well I know this already. And of course I'll level it up for Gothita. This is the better one out of the two, mainly because this has a 50 attack and it has a deleting gaze. Wow, I should really read these cards, but it's just the fact that this has a massive hit, due to the fact I can easily and quickly power up the Pokemon, you know. And of course I am running Gothita. Once again, big beast attack with a downside. And if I've been forced to quickly level up, at least I have one psychic move. Next we have Victini. And I know people are kind of going, oh come on Pokepepz, you know this is not a good card. You know it's got such a downside. True, but for one psychic and I plaster it out and it can do 120 HP damage, what else am I meant to do? Come on, Victini is an amazing Pokemon, especially in black and white game. I hope they actually don't have an event for me to catch him in the next one, because oh, he was so cool to get. Eevee, mainly because it is an Espeon deck. I use this one from Undaunted, I think it is. This is just the fact, okay, it does attack, and it paralyzes with the attack, but it's more the fact of, I've got Eevee out in field. I can play the Call for Family, get an Eevee to hand. So, that, if I could only have a basic Espeon, that would be awesome, but unfortunately not. So, yeah, 4 of these ones. 4 of those bad boys. Now, I don't run one Espeon card, I run multiple because the effects are all that great. This one is from the Undaunted as well. In fact, no, I lie. You'll realise in a second why I lie. Just because the Side Beam confuse, and I can actually start doing damage another way to you by moving 4 counters off of any of my Pokemon onto you. So it's like, oh, you've been plowing into my Gothita and my Zoroark and whatever else. I've got them all benched, been using switches and all that. Get out Espeon, just keep plowing all that damage off, reborning my monsters as it were. And of course I just used the alternative art from Call of Legends, which is exactly the same attacks. I realized. I was like, yeah, yay. Now this is Neo Destiny, my favorite Espeon card, to be quite honest. I don't like the attacks mainly because they're so low and there is no massive downside to it, apart from Psychic, which does 30 plus 30 damage. No, 30 plus 10 more for each energy I've equipped to it, which means I can just keep plowing energy up to it, but most I'm going to do is about 60 damage. Anyway, moving on. And then Espeon Prime. Really, because its attack is a 30 base off, but it also heals 1. And then its Pokebody is pretty nasty as well. The Espeon can use the attacks of all Pokemon that you have in play that evolve from Eevee. So basically, if I have 2 other Espeons benched, I can start bursting off their attacks as well, which is amazing. That's why I like the Prime. Right, this is all my tech, because that's all my Pokemon baseline, basically. I use a Master Ball to search, and this is why people are not going to like fighting this, because I mess around so much with my tech. Pokemon Communication to search out my Eevees quicker. Energy Search to find out the Psychics. Energy Switch to quickly boost up anyone I need. Energy Retrieval in case it's been knocked out and I need to grab some energy. Switch to obviously switch the Pokemon around instead of doing the retreat cost. Plus Power so I can boost. I don't use Plus Power as much as I did right in the original card game. I used to take Plus Power in 4 because I played it on the Game Boy Color. Got an emulator, played it again. And this was a boss card. You just literally kind of go, right, Plus Power, it's got 10 more bash and just keep grinding away like that. I don't play as much because it's just not a playable card that much, I see. Potion, I take at 3. I know people are like, oh, Potion is your boss card and you need to have at 4, 3. Old School Bill, I don't mind the new version of it recently, but Old School Bill. Pokemon Catcher, this is a douche card and this is me starting to fiddle with your field. Basically, I'm going to whore all these back and then start fiddling with the field. That's the idea of the deck. Switch an active Pokemon, your opponent's active Pokemon with one of his or her bench Pokemon. It's choice and I like it. So if Tech 2 in, it's such a fiddly card. Discard my hand and draw 7. So with all my tech to pull back energy and Pokemon and all that, that's an okay card. It's not going to be a heavily used one. This one, once again, moving energies to the best Pokemon that I have at the moment. You can only play a support card, yada yada yada, because it is a supporter. Move as many energy cards attached to one of your Pokemon as you like to another of your Pokemon. Basically, it's just a complete, here's all the energy to that one. Looker's Investigation. Now this is the cock one I like. It goes, here's my hand, goes, see my opponent's hand. Okay, I've taken down that you've only got like a Charizard, Charmeleon, and no Charmander, and no energies. Right, I'll just shuffle my hand, get a better look at what I need to do, and know that you can't do jack shit for the next couple of turns. So I take 2 of those in. Right, and this is the easy part. I take 20 energies. 1, 2, 3, 4. All Psychic. So that means I've got 16 Psychic, and I take in 4 double colors, Retro, Gold and Silver, and 2 new. Just because it's like most of them need double colors, and it's like Zoak, just equip that, he's instantly usable. Rayquaza, instantly usable. Espeon, equip, Psychic, instantly usable. So many combinations I can do with it, and plus they're not classed anything else, they're classed basic as well, which is brilliant. So I think they're classed basic now. But anyway, that's my Espeon deck. Hope you've enjoyed it, and yeah, comments telling me what you think and let me know. So let you know how it goes, and first ever tournament report when I eventually get there and when it happens. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. Catch us all around.